High five. Another weekend of fisticuffs has come and gone in an action-packed weekend which saw Ultimate Fighting Championship, UFC, and Bellator MMA both stage events on Saturday Sept. 18, 2021. Plenty of fighters were left licking their wounds, including Ryan Spann, who was choked out in the very first round by Anthony Smith in the main event of UFC Vegas 37, see it. And Christian Edwards, who saw his undefeated record go out the window after Ben Parrish knocked him out in just 38 seconds at Bellator 266, see it here. But which fighter is suffering from the worst post-fight hangover, now a few days removed from the show? Yoel Romero. Coming into his Bellator debut, Soldier of God was looking for a new lease on his combat life after leaving UFC on a 3-fight losing streak. During his time competing inside the octagon, which spanned nearly 8 years, Romero competed in the middleweight division. In his promotional debut for Bellator, the former 2-time title contender returned to light heavyweight against Phil Davis. Unfortunately for the hulking Cuban-born wrestling machine, a change of scenery wasn't enough to get him back in the winning track, coughing up a split decision loss. It should have been unanimous, too, Mr. Wonderful, after 15 minutes of action. Afterward, Romero seemed a bit confused because he thought the fight was scheduled for 5 rounds, seeing as how 4 of his last 5 fights with UFC were 5-round bouts. In Bellator, however, only the championship fights go 25 minutes if needed. Whether or not an extra 10 minutes would have been enough to allow Soldier of God to get going against a man who out-wrestled him and dominated pretty much everywhere, we will never know, but the fact remains Romero has now lost 4 straight and is just 1-5 since 2017. Afterward, Scott Coker revealed that Romero would be given another fight inside the Bellator cage, showing confidence for the heavy hitter despite failing to pop off much offense in his debut. "I'm telling you, Yoel will be back. This is, to me, his comeback fight," he said. "It's been how long since he fought? We give him another fight, and he'll be really, really ready for the next one." Though Romero has taken on and defeated some of the best in the world, at age 44 the big question is, how much more does the big man have left in the tank? For my money I would like to see him go back to 185 pounds where I think he'll have much more success. Gegard Mousasi is the current champion and John Salter, Austin Vanderford, Costello Van Steenis, Fabian Edwards and Johnny Ebelin round out the top 5. If Romero does drop back down, he likely won't face either one of them and will perhaps have to start with someone on the lower half. The problem is, names like Charlie Ward, Mike Shipman and Norbert Novenye Jr. don't exactly ring out as high-profile fights for someone like Romero. To check out the latest Bellator MMA-related news and notes, be sure to hit up our comprehensive news archive right here. Punch the like button and kick the subscription bell.